DeVries said the Grand...
sorry about what happened.
What happened?
The crash of the relay station. Westport obliterated. We all saw it.
Hostilities are... Ever wonder if our assignment...
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Commander, there is a ammunition. Updating ship roster. Reminder. Furthermore, this unit is available to answer any query.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the
Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander. Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding... Additionally, we are also a... Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the Free Market Station is an independent marketplace. Agent Abar, as the rebuilding process...
plus the F minus 2 in all cases that we know. Starting where N is so low. Now you know.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big and
a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us the mathematics. Define the recurrence relation. Get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber of Aussie. Gazing upon the golden spiral, a part that's quite so vital, arcing in a circle motion, giving squares to 0, 1, 1, and again 2, 3, 5, and 8, and then 13, 21, not 2, 34, we're counting through.
Ship protection! If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded, that was
Keep
my
a low profile.
evil
We're trying
twin.
to run a respectable criminal operation here.
It's Fibonacci.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Oh, that wayward science type. Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything. All that aside. And
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do pardon my forward. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect. That's great. Converse with the locals. Peer I'd ask about in the saloon. Sub-roast, take a look around.
Define the recurrence relation. Get us to sequence summation. Preceding numbers. Define the recurrence relation. Get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations. For those of you away in the field or heads down in research during our last shared learning symposium, we offer the following rescreening of Victor Magsaysay's presentation.
Welcome to Zeranium and You, a brief accounting of this crucial material. Though minute amounts were first discovered in the Beta Draconis system, Zeranium wasn't found in significant quantities until the terraforming of Cloister and Eden, since it's become the principal power source for recognized inhabitants of the system. But it's not without its dangers, and lower risk, efficient utilization to time. Zeranium in its liquid state is volatile and explosive. In its gaseous form, it is toxiferous to organic material. And in its crystal state, it's practically putty in our hands. Nothing safe, of course. Uranium crystals on your nutrient bars, but they won't kill you on immediate contact. Certainly, on our Zeranium manufacturing. Imagine University's methodological experiments with extraction, refinement, and processing, from the harvesting of liquid Zeranium to grinding of crystals for higher yields. Now, Zeranium powers everything from laboratories and outposts to craft and weaponry, accounting safely, and at a greater input to output ratio than any other known form. Now do carry on, and as always, anticipate and
Official contents. And now, advanced information by
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the Purple Berry. OA Archive transcription number 398-4 begins here. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the Purple Berry parasite and its choice, and its numerous subsidiaries, and former supernumerary lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths. Basic preventative measures were in place. Illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual. The purple berry parasite infects nearly 100% of all dishes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple berry plant was subsequently spread throughout colonies due to diseases poorly Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Anti's Choice. These corporate interactions make no sense, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot costumes. So I will just refer to them as Anti's Choice going forward. I know that may have more literal-minded colleagues. The purple berry plant was at first thought to be poisonous. The early colonists eating its berries died from the most potent of discharges this document has ever witnessed. Lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate defector to before our solar system was sealed and ceased daily interactions with our protectorate allies. But again, believed by Anti's Choice's unlettered scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous at all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, the purple berry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called in records. Specifically, the PBP eggs are found in every berry of an infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second stage of the plant. Let's examine the PBP life cycle in detail. After an infected berry is eaten by a host, the microscopic eggs inside with the berries are exposed to the host's digestive enzymes, which trigger their hatching. These parasites enter their second stage as spiky, worm-like creatures with outsized, pincer-like mandibles, which then proceed to feed on the host directly, ingesting tissue and blood along the entire intestinal tract. These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby plants to lay their eggs. And I should add that the plants are well fertilized in this entire process. Also, as the expelled contents contain undigested purpleberry seeds, the distribution of the plants increases, helping infected purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better than uninfected ones. Perhaps unsurprisingly, careless Auntie's Choice scientists mislabeled this case of obvious symbiosis, given how both the purpleberry plant and its parasite are benefited by the relationship, as a parasitical relationship. Given that initial classification error, it's a wonder the Auntie's Choice scientists managed to ascertain any subsequent safeguards at all. After some additional casualties, plodding Auntie's Choice field researchers discovered that co-native planetary fauna was well adapted to the parasite and hardly affected by it to any large extent. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PvP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to a violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in the expelling of the worm, the berries, and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Human casualty rates were close to 1%, even when reluctantly given medical attention to doctors, who were more concerned with upselling unnecessary procedures or prescribing expensive ointments such as their antibiotics, that offers no benefit to the dying patient, except possibly smoothing away stubborn nerves, according to product literature. However, given the purpleberry's non-zero nutritional value and low growing cost, impatient Auntie's Choice administration officials directed their to remove the parasite from the berries. A variety of methods were found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the berries, so these methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected out of hand. Eventually, the answer was found in the lab, but in the history book. Specifically, a history text on Saltuna, a crossbreed of 2 different fish species called salmon and tuna, was found that contained a reference to anisaka nematodes, or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contained the solution to eradicating these parasites: freezing. The simple and obvious, untried, act of freezing salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. The test showed the same procedure worked on PvP eggs, although without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic egg remains were simply too small to be seen by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers. So Auntie's Choice...
You just bought a shooter from...
You mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Right?
Remember, nothing's a crime if
Keep
you
an
never
eye
get
out
caught.
for snitches.
Berries are now a common nutritional and flavoring agent throughout the colony worlds. Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers, especially...
Buy from me and lit... Hey, you smell gunpowder? Browse all you like. Feel free to go...
Parasite-free. More accurately, the label should read live parasite-free. But in any case, Auntie's Choice once again demonstrated their contempt for their customers, for nature, and for any pretense of safety. Another reason this documentarian is grateful for our order's fabricated nutrition.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all.
4 ends here.
Got it all. Except that last one.
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
I feel I should address any allegations you may have. Tell me what you need. Can do.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here. Got a sale. If you've wounds that need stitching or medicament. Doctor here. Get your stitches.
Anybody even listening to this? Listen, I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and I see. It appears I need to... I've been having some problems with my machine since... no. You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a supervisor saw her as a threat in Auntie's choice. My colleague, well, just about everyone died. Yeah. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? Well, none taken. I'd be happy to... My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Meals currently sold with if you became violently ill after eating here. Please feel... What may this unit rehydrate for you? Negative. This unit ends when last seen. All wear... Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Stranger, seen my fix?
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign... I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Why are you all so dedicated to try?
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Hilarious.
That's funny. That's real funny. Takes a lot to say. I just had a thought. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. I don't
I do not take your speaking of...
That's between them. Great.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan. The idea... I shall...
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your... If you were... Lots... If their identities... Always. For...
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Mind your own illicit business and
Another challenger approaches. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so to cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my sporting. This is a fine collection of cards. I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections. Feel free to return.
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants.
Greetings! How has the day... Finally, a breakthrough! So the backstabbing nature, aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? Last question. Were there any failing to recognize ability? Seems this report is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, here's something for your time. Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. I'm glad we're of like minds. I'll be sure to know. Now I need to get... Thanks for your help.
latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul. Any standouts? A couple dozen Auntie's Choice sales logs.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify. Confirm your hypotheses with Lemma Protein Snacks.
Whether you are in Lemma has you covered.
From the Order of the Ascendant. In times of peril, remind yourself, contentment is found by accepting your role in the grand plan. Understanding your place, knowing your course, removes all worry and doubt. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
Bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Attention, passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Wow. This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
That's left is
Yeah.
elucidate and demonstrate. Get to the point and do not vacillate.
Yeah.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Elucidate and demonstrate. Get to the point and do not vacillate.
Bet we're hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the transmitter until we achieve ascension. All pay heed and take warning.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's Mercy and meet with that abbot Bassar mentioned.
Cobwebs in the attic throughout Golden Ridge. Specifically through the N-Ray range, our laboratory tasked with harnessing mysterious stellar radiation. We've lost contact with facility personnel and thusly fear the worst. Cultist trespassers could never comprehend the fundamental forces at work in this lab, which might only render these zealots all the more unpredictable and dangerous. Unfortunately, even the
Raring to go! Charge toxin load. Let's get this thing.
Commander, you're bleeding!
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition. And now, a song from the
Practicing some battlefield medicine!
Would I find a value for love, or divide my heart by zero? If I input every integer of an intimate connection into a computronic system, would my punch card face rejection? Love does not compute the variables seem infinite. Love does not compute. It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute. If all matter has mass, Let me know when you need a distraction.
Always crabby.
Ain't nothing there.
Armed and ready.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
I'll stop there.
Take it stride.
Gas still recharging.
Hit what in the where now? How are you still upright over there? Give me the
Raft's back in business.
Hostile spot!
Anybody got the time? We had grenade to run! Grenade!
Looks like a fight!
On what? No goddamn target! Not getting a shot!
Error. Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path. Greetings. This unit is unable to execute its This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense searching for processing optimal path toward This unit... Thank you.
Liquidate him!
Looks like we're in for a hike.
Time to earn my commission.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Realize you're about to...
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Craft doesn't sense target.
I was just thinking, you know what would make this climb better? Being shot at.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents I Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel.
Spy, move!
It's a throw.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Angry. Popping my claw.
target.
Medkit coming your way. Let me handle this. Breath tingling, all charged up. Medical pack out. Mess with me, my dog's always crabby.
Troublemaker approaching. Ready to waste it. On your command. Let's hit me in. Help me out.
Scrap is ready, and frankly, pissed off. You ain't worth scrap. Bring the boom, boom, boom.
All aboard! What? You were thinking it too.
What I wouldn't give for a little public transport right about now. So these Arcadians do appreciate the finer things. Guess it's only bad when Auntie does it.
There's a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
So you did come. Good. It seems we arrived. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction, visit... How dare you! I've some theories on the refugees' killers. We operate... Let us comb the remnants of... What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance? I cannot help but feel... Inform me. Seems this base... Was there anything remarkable about it? Good observation. Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in their inadequacy. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses. That automechan... Did you notice anything interesting? Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something... Very well. Salutations. Has your search uncovered? You're certain? Then let us debrief and see if we can. Although I'm no ballistics expert, have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were I may have a strong theory, but it's too... I submit that the only remaining puzzle piece is why. Agreed. I hypothesize that they used it to... After the... Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel. I admire... Now with that finished... Seems the machines return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Looks like a fight.
That was a hearty engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again.
Yeah.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. I will locate my wretched... Be sure you
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good?
Not terribly. My only field-bound compatriot is stationed.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison?
The encampment had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add...
I'm surprised. I'd be happy. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement. I need someone. Just trust me and go.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live Arbiter finding his way into my chambers. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do... My apologies, Barney.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor...
Interesting. That question appeared...
No. But
I could get used. Your instincts are right, Arbiter.
I shall in time.
If that's...
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us speak to me outside.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. But during our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I think you have earned forthright. Sub Rosa deals in information. Unfortunately, I cannot act. My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Nonetheless, the circumstances... I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes, I knew, but I neither trust them. I hold my word in highest regard. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? I will list, but if my sense of duty... Excellent.
Fine. But if this uptight tin can swings that hammer anywhere near me...
Very well.
Tired of firearms that explode and... Mind telling me if I still got... Browse all you like. Everything I... That's just jesting. Feel free to go on... Blades, bludgeons, bombs. Blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.